Nothing broke today, and that's the story going into tomorrow's CPI print. The S&P slipped just 0.32% to 7,728, and the market is holding its breath, not its nerve. I'm Max Sterling. This is your StockStory market ritual, for minutes, the numbers, and what they're hiding. So here's the tension. Oil is climbing on Middle East tensions, inflation data lands tomorrow morning, and the tape gave you a quiet red day that answers nothing. If CPI runs hot, does this soft pullback become a real one, and does the defensive money that led today get proven right? Or does a cool print reignite the same narrow rally that's carried this market to records all month? Somebody's positioned wrong into that number. The question is whether it's the buyers who chased the highs, or the sellers who blinked first. Look at what actually moved. The S&P down 0.32% to 7,728. The Nasdaq the weakest of the three, off 0.6% to 26,445. The Dow down 0.34% to 53,791. Nothing dramatic, but notice who led. Energy up 1.25%, riding that crude bid. Utilities up 1.16%. Industrials up 0.6%. That is a textbook defensive plus oil rotation, the exact opposite of the tech leadership that built these records. And the laggards tell the same story: real estate down 0.72%, communication down 0.5%. Under the surface, the single stock damage was real. Life 360 got cut 24.76% to $48.61. On holding cratered 20.29% to $30.91. Hub Group off nearly 20%. Earnings season is still handing out execution penalties, and the crowd is paying them. Now, keeping score on myself. I had no graded calls due today, so the ledger doesn't move on results, but I'm not going to pretend it's clean. The running record stands at 16 to 20. I'm underwater, and the reason is sitting right in front of us, the VIX. It closed at 15.28, down another 1.16%, and my repeated bets that fear was too low to hold have been the wrong side of this tape again and again. I'm telling you that honestly because the number demands it. Here's my read. The VIX complacency we've tracked for 6 straight sessions didn't crack today, it deepened, printing 15.28 the day before an inflation report. That is remarkable. The market is pricing near zero risk into the one event most likely to move it. I've been early, painfully early, on this, and I'm not doubling down blindly. But the sector rotation is the tell I'd actually watch. Money quietly rebuilt energy and utilities today while selling communication. That's not conviction buying. That's hedging with the lights off. If I'm doing anything, I'm not chasing the Nasdaq into that print, I'm respecting the defensives that already moved. So here's tomorrow's call, logged. CPI drops in the morning, and I think the VIX finally pops back above 16 on the print, its first close there in over a week. If it doesn't, this complacency is stronger than I've ever seen it, and I'll wear another loss. Come back and grade me. Same time tomorrow. Subscribe so the ritual finds you.